All right, well, we started Facebook in January of 2010 with 0 fans, and now we're just today or tomorrow we're going to go over 25,000. And it's an amazing thing for Young's. It's a way for us to have a conversation with our customers. We got to that big number by, first of all, about 3 or 4 months before that I was trying to figure out what it was. Had a personal account, was goofing around for a little bit, and then just took the plunge and put it out there on our website that we had a Facebook account and just started posting stuff. The biggest thing we did was collaborate with others, especially the Yellow Springs Chamber. They had like about 10,000 fans at the time. They posted, hey, look at Young's, and we went from like 4,000 or 5,000 to 15,000 in like 3 months.
Wow.
And then ever since then, we've been adding, even today we're adding 300 to 400 folks a week. The net gains on that. The ROI, the return on investment, as far as I'm concerned, is this allowed us to honestly spend a lot less money on traditional media. And you talk to your traditional media reps today, they'll go, yes, I've heard this. We're spending literally $10,000 or $20,000 less on outside media like that, and using this, which feels more internal to me. And we promote it on our website still, on our email, which is kind of a supporting technology. You can sign up to our birthday club right on our Facebook page. And anything we send out email-wise has a little Facebook button or icon on it to click on to join up. We put it on our newsletter that we do internally on our what I call pedestrian billboards, one of which is right behind us here, that you can see what's going on at Young's, as well as a little icon so you can see that we're on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and all this sorts of things.
Yeah, so everything's really integrated.
Very integrated. That's a kind of a key, I think. Reminding folks all the time that you're there. We follow at the most a 50-50 rule on what we post on there. At least half, if not more, is like, here's the flavor of the week, you get a good deal on. Here's the cheese that we're promoting this week. Not exactly hard selling, but soft selling, but still it's selling. And then sometimes, quite often, especially with the advent of iPhone technology, I see something cool happening, I just take a picture and post it right then. And of course, we allow our guests to post stuff on there. Videos, sometimes how to make cheese videos, making donuts or cooking a hamburger. One day they had flames going on in the kitchen. I was filming that and posted that. A couple weeks ago, when it seemed like it would never stop raining, I got some of my staff together and convinced them that they were a choir, and they sang "Rain, Rain, Go Away," and
That's
we
fantastic.
posted that. And so, and we get lots of good feedback. An important thing on using Facebook is that you put yourself out there. You're going to occasionally get complaints, negative comments. It's important to leave those on there, unless they're. I do have a standard. I think I've only deleted 2 in 18 months. Is because they were using inappropriate language. Other than that, they say, hey, I didn't like this or I didn't like that. I answer them, and you just leave it there for folks to see. And I know for a fact, because I've seen comments, that our guests appreciate that, and they really, really, really want you to answer things quickly. So that's in my job description. One of the things I do is make sure that we maintain a good Facebook and web presence and then answer things as quickly as we can.
So do you manage it on your own?
I do it along with my son John, who lives in Columbus. He has his own business running websites and social media kind of thing. And he kind of grew up here helping us get started and all that. And so now, in essence, I hire him to do that with me. And we work very closely together to kind of maintain a seamless look for Young's.
So what are your plans moving forward using social media as in your strategy?
We just tried a couple weeks ago. Facebook now has something called Facebook Deals, where you can offer something, and if you come in and check in with your smartphone, you get that deal. Goofing around with that a little bit. We're using QR codes, which is not exactly social media, but it kind of integrates with it a little bit. We've been actually using those for more than a year. Our birthday club, which is, once again, all part of the same thing. We're about ready to put a kiosk inside the restaurant here, the dairy store, I should say. where folks can sign in directly, which harkens back to 15 years ago. I had that with an old IBM terminal using DBase3 code that I wrote, and they would type in their name. But that was back when we mailed postcards for deal. Now we email. And I know I'll get a lot more participation of folks signing up in here. And we just keep watching what's going on and using Facebook and the tools that they do, as well as Twitter. I don't really use the other ones so much, and just to stay connected with our guests. We can tell them what's going on, and they can tell us what they feel about it.